Hey everyone, so today I'll be going over this. So this is a SuperFlow MV50, a SuperFlow MV50 air compressor. This works off your 12-volt battery. It's gonna have an air pressure of 120 psi. And here's all the things that it comes with. These are the connectors that you use to put into your battery. I'll demonstrate that in just a little bit. And here's going to be the cable that hooks up into. And comes also with a tire pressure gauge. I should have taken this part out in case I promise you it is there. So this is what it looks like. So this product here is great if you have mainly these are used by people who have trucks that they use to take off-road. A lot of times they need to be able to air down their tires in order to get better traction, and they need to be able to air the tires back up. A lot of times obviously airing down is not that hard because you just take out your you can just easily remove the tire pressure just going on the tires, but to put the air back in, because you don't want to be driving around on the normal streets with just very low tire pressure. To give you an example, usually your tire pressure is about 45. Usually drop it down to 15 or 20 and even less depending on the environment that you're going into. So you want to, you obviously don't want to be driving around with low tire pressure. You want to be able to get that back up, especially when you go back on the roads. So this is one tool that you can use to have around that can help out with that. It's nice to have a compressor. This is one of the lower end ones. This is gonna take this usually takes about, per tire, takes about maybe 3 minutes or so to bring it from 20 to 45 psi. A lot of people, what they do is they actually mount these things on their engines or somewhere else, in the actual engine bay, so that way they don't have to carry it in the back. For me, since I don't use it as often, I actually don't have to do that. But let me show you guys how this kind of works, and we'll kind of go from there. So you're going to want to go to your engine bay, open up your engine bay, find your, you want to make sure you have your cable there. You want to make sure you get a good grip on the red. The flag. That's the red. There's the positive. Red is the positive, don't forget that. Black is the negative here. Oh, there you go. Alrighty, so now you're going to want to go ahead and turn on your car. I personally like to do that with the car turned off, just to kind of be safe on my part. Battery. Let me show you guys how this kind of works out. So once that's already plugged in, you can go ahead and turn it on. Okay, guys. And then you hear the noise. So to kind of, so that way you guys can still hear me a little bit, I'm going to turn it off and you connect this guy right here. This guy right here is going to go into here, and then you have your cable that extends all the way out. This cable extends all the way to the back, and I have a pretty long car, so let me show you guys how that works out. So you're going to want to pull back this guy here. Just go ahead and pull this back. Nice tight too. Okay, so this is going to pretty much just go from here. So you're going to want to see, it actually extends all the way to the very back. See the cable that goes, you can actually do even the back. This actually can go a little further out. It's not too big of a deal. So that's pretty much how that is. SuperFlow MV50. It is a good air compressor to have. One word of caution though is that from what I've noticed, it does get a little hot, especially after heating up 2 tires. So you're going to want to kind of be careful with that. It does get a little hot. This little motor here at one point will turn off if it's too hot. Sorry, the motors are here. At one point it will get too hot. So just kind of be aware that you can do 2 tires at a time. It will take a little bit. If you want something a little quicker, you can spend a little more money. I think the SuperFlow also has different models. But this is the MV50. It's not going to take too terribly long. It'll be about 3 minutes per tire. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed.